Good morning, my children, and once again, welcome back to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. For today, my children, we are going to continue with vowels. Now remember, vowels are also known as letters, the 5 most important letters of Kinder 1. Now each one of these letters, remember, have both forms, capital and small letters. And of course, each one of them have their own objects. Now, as I mentioned it, we have 5 vowels in total. A, E, I, O, and U. We already finished with the first 2. It's time to start with the letter I. The letter I right here in color red. But before we enter with this, let's go back once again to the previous letters, capital A and capital E. Now, let's make an activity in which the teacher Jacob will mention several objects, and you, by the sound of them, you will have to tell me if they begin with the capital A or capital E. Para aliado, chicos, vamos a continuar con nuestro tema vocales. Ahora recuerden, chicos, que las vocales son las letras más importantes que vamos a trabajar en Kinder 1. Si ustedes recuerdan, tenemos 5 vocales en total. A, E, I, O, and U. Cada una de estas vocales también es importante recordar que tienen 2 formas. Tenemos mayúsculas y minúsculas. Nosotros ya empezamos a trabajar y ya finalizamos de revisar las primeras 2 vocales, A, I. Hoy el día de hoy vamos a comenzar con la nueva vocal, la capital I. Pero antes de empezar, vamos a recordar una vez más los objetos que podemos encontrar con estas 2 primeras vocales. Ahora, yo les voy a decir algunos objetos que hemos estado viendo, que ya trabajamos, y ustedes me van a decir con qué letra empiezan estos objetos. Okay? Very good. So, the first object is a part of the body specifically concentrated on the head. Okay? Remember, parts of the head, we have the eyes, we have the nose, mouth, and ears. Now, ear is an object that begins with the letter. ¿Con qué letra empezaba ear? Letter E, very good, right here. Now, this next object is part of the family of cloth, and we use it so we can protect our inner cloth from getting dirty, because maybe we are working with, I don't know, with paint, okay, so we protect it. It is called apron. Remember, apron, mantil. Apron is an object that begins with the letter A. Very good, right here. This next letter, okay, this next object is an animal of the zoo, very big, has a huge trunk, color gray, very slow, and has 2 big ears. It is called elephant. Now, the elephant is an object that begins with what letter? Capital E? Very good. One more. This next object, okay, is a means of transportation that appears up there in the sky, has 2 wings, and is big. It is called airplane. Now, the airplane uses letter. ¿Con qué letra empezaba? Airplane. Capital A. Very good. So, we don't have any problems with these two first letters. Now, let's concentrate on capital I. For capital I, we have the Indian. Now, for capital I, the pronunciation of this vowel is like if a person pinch ourselves, or if we have a small accident, we make an expression, we say I. That's the sound of this letter. La pronunciación de esta letra que tenemos aquí, la capital I, es como si alguien nos pellizcara o como si tuviéramos un pequeño accidente y soltamos una expresión de dolor. Decimos I. Esa es la pronunciación para esta letra. Así es que cuando se les llegó a olvidar, recuerden, cuando nos pellizcan, ¿qué decimos? I. That's the pronunciation of this letter. Capital I. And the object that we associate with this letter is the Indian. Now the Indian is a person, it could be a boy or a girl, wears a bandana around the forehead, okay? And is always dancing around a fire camp. ¿Ok? Un indio es una persona, tanto niña, tanto mujer como un hombre, que utiliza un paliacate alrededor de su frente. Also, it wears makeup, inclined lines, utiliza también maquillaje, se pinta unas líneas inclinadas en los cachetes y siempre está danzando alegremente alrededor de una fogata. That is an Indian. And the most important part is that Indian begins, of course, with the capital I, the letter of today. Now, before I explain the characteristics of your teddy book, of your activity, let's have our pronunciation exercise. For this, I say it first. Please repeat after me. Capital I. Indian. Very good. Excellent pronunciation. Now, the activity of today, as I mentioned it, appears right here and is part of your teddy book, page 171. So, here we have the capital I in big form, and under we have the Indian. Using crepe paper, okay, with the help of mother, or father, or an adult, you will paste this crepe paper, the color that you want, around all of the letter, okay? Now, while you are pasting the crepe paper, it's important that you repeat the name of the letter. Capital I, capital I, capital I. After we finish with this, then we concentrate on the second part of the activity, which is the painting of the Indian. For the Indian, you can use the colors that you want. Because we're talking about the person, don't forget that the parts of the body, the hand and the face must be with the right colors. Para el día de hoy, chicos, en su actividad de su teddy book, utilizando papel crepé hecho bolita, con la ayuda de mamá, papá o de un adulto, van a pegar estas bolitas de papel crepé del color que ustedes gusten en toda la letra I. Mientras pegan estas bolitas, es importante que repitamos su nombre para que no se nos olvide. Capital I, capital I, capital I. Ya finalizada la primera parte de la actividad, después nos concentramos con el objeto Indian. Para Indian, ustedes pueden colorear utilizando las crayolas que quieran, pero yo les recomiendo que la cara y la mano, que son partes del cuerpo, las coloreen del color que es, ya sea de un tono café o de un tono rosa. ¿Ok? Mientras colorean, también no se les olvide repetir el nombre del objeto. Indian. Very good. So, that's it for today, my children. Teacher Jacob is very thankful, very grateful that you concentrate, that you pay attention. So, we continue tomorrow to learn more about the capital I, including new objects. Until that day, have an excellent afternoon. Take care. Goodbye.